They're all crooks.
All of them?
Yes.
The North Shropshire by-election will be one of the greatest tests of Boris Johnson's premiership.
This is the best Christmas present ever, everybody.
Normally a safe Tory seat with a whopping majority, many Conservative MPs are deeply worried about its outcome and whether the party may be punished for alleged Christmas parties in Number 10 last year. Former Vice Chair of the Conservative Party, Roger Gale, believes the result of this by-election could be make or break for the Prime Minister.
If the Tory party were to lose this by-election, should Boris Johnson reconsider his position as Prime Minister?
I very much hope, obviously as a Conservative, that the Conservative candidate wins the election. If we were to win by a very narrow majority, or more particularly, if we were to lose, then I think that could well become a tipping point, and I think at that point Sir Graham Brady might have to go and have a conversation with the Prime Minister.
Do you expect Tory voters to potentially punish the government for Partygate?
I feel very sorry for a candidate that has to stand under these circumstances. Fighting a by-election, and I fought one myself, so I know what it's like, is always difficult. Mid-term. Party says, oh, that was a mid-term result, and we didn't have to expect any better if we lose, or that was a very good result if we win. But a by-election is not typical of what might happen in a general election. It is an opportunity, and it's seen as an opportunity for the electorate, irrespective of how they normally vote, to send a message to the government of the day about that government's performance.
And how would you feel, hypothetically, if it turns out that Boris Johnson has misled the House and does not resign?
If the Prime Minister's misled the House, and if he chooses to try to hang on, then I think at that point a lot of my colleagues would probably ask the chairman of the 1922 committee for a leadership election. Whether there are 50 or more or less, I don't know. I can only tell you how I feel. I would certainly make that request.
And who would you expect to go in place of Boris Johnson if he were to be ousted?
I'm not going to play the bus game, as it's called. If the Prime Minister goes under a bus, who would you vote for? Let's see who the runners and riders are. If that happens, and it may not happen, if it does happen, then I think we have to see who throws their hat into the ring. And at that time, we'll all have to exercise a judgment, but we're not there yet.